Hey everyone, hope you're all okay. Welcome back to our YouTube channel and our New Zealand series. For this episode, we're going to be showing you 10 free things to do in Auckland, New Zealand. We have a variety of activities to try, so let us know your favourites. First up, and one of our personal favourites, is a coastal walk. There are a few different ones to try in Auckland, but our number one is the East Coast Coastal Walk. This starts at Long Bay and works down the east coast of the North Shore through Waiheke, Browns Bay, Kennedy Park, Milford and Takapuna to finish up in Devonport. You can break it up into sections over different days, or you can attempt the whole walk in one day. It's roughly 22 kilometres in total and took us around 7 hours to complete. We opted to do this over a few different days, cutting it up into 3 sections. Each of the beaches and bays were different, all offering a unique perspective of Auckland. There are lots of suburbs and towns for you to stop off at on your way, enjoying an ice cream, cuppa or some food. Long Bay even has its own organic coffee trailer. Make sure you check the tide, as there are parts of the route that are accessible but can be dependent on the waves. The final beach on this walk is Cheltenham Beach. When you've walked the length of the beach, you can follow the road into Devonport town, where there's lots of eateries and activities to enjoy to celebrate finishing off this extreme coastal walk.
Secondly, we have the Auckland War Museum, which is free to Auckland residents and is situated in Auckland Domain. The museum tells the story of New Zealand, placed in the Pacific and its people. The museum is a war memorial for the province of Auckland and holds one of New Zealand's top 3 heritage libraries. It has pre-eminent Maori and Pacific collections, significant natural history resources, and major social and military history collections, as well as decorative art and pictorial collections. From ancient civilizations to the world's wildlife, a range of exhibitions coming to Auckland Museum has something for everyone. Its current exhibitions include bloodsuckers, legends to leeches, featuring immersive experiences, larger-than-life installations and interactive elements. Ana, Protest Imprint, which spotlights the groundbreaking newspaper that platformed Maori and Pacific voices across some of Aotearoa, New Zealand's most defining years in activism, and Te Ra, Navigating Home, woven from harakeke, likely over 200 years ago. Te Ra is the only known customary Maori sailing in existence. Upcoming exhibitions include Diva, from 19th century opera singers and goddesses of stage and film to contemporary global superstars. Diva will reveal how the diva has been subverted or embraced across gender, genres and history, and sharks, which invites you to explore the fascinating and often misunderstood world of sharks. Come face to face with life-size, scientifically accurate shark models, including one of the most famous and feared species of shark, the great white shark.
Thirdly, we have Karanga Plaza. With Karanga meaning welcome, the plaza was conceived as a place of arrival, orientation and first impressions of the Wynyard Quarter. It's based in the CBD across from the Viaduct Harbour and has an absolutely stunning view of the Auckland skyline and waters. The tidal steps which expand off Karanga Plaza allow for people to sit and watch the boats go by, get their toes wet or jump right in for a swim. It's the perfect spot to spend a summer's day with a variety of eateries to dive into after you've enjoyed a swim or a sunbathe. The area is enclosed by pontoons to protect swimmers and provide a visual and physical barrier for boats operating in the viaduct channel. Free to use, the facilities include 4 33-metre swimming lanes with plain ropes and ladders for access, also a jumping platform with balustrades and a grab rail for easy exit from the water. Changing facilities include toilets and cold water showers that are available nearby the Karanga Plaza. Open daily during daylight hours from dawn to dusk, lifeguard supervision over the summer peak season, which this year was the 20th of December to the 9th of Feb, 10 AM to 6 PM.
Next up, we have the Maritime Museum. The New Zealand Maritime Museum is the place where the stories of people on the sea are preserved, shared and explored with visitors. New Zealand is one of the most maritime nations in the world, and the story of every one of us is affected by the sea, through immigration, trade, design, innovation and leisure. The museum is a hub for all of these stories, expressed in the galleries and through a programme of events, special exhibitions, heritage sailing and more. The museum houses one of the nation's most important heritage collections, which covers the breadth of New Zealand's relationship with the sea, from the Great Pacific Migration 1,000 years ago to the cutting edge of modern technology and design used in America's Cup and modern yachting. With interactive games, film, boats and sets, the museum has a unique way of sharing its story. Whether you're a lifelong yachty or someone who has never set foot on a boat, you will find relevance and personal connection to the stories of the New Zealand Maritime Museum. Situated in Auckland's vibrant viaduct basin on the Waitemata Harbour, The museum is open every day of the year except for Christmas Day.
We would be remiss not to mention the stunning beaches which make up Auckland's coastline. Both being from landlocked cities ourselves, we definitely appreciate being so close to the ocean. Auckland's personality is reflected in its beaches, from the stunning and welcoming east coast to the rugged landscape of the west. Each offers something unique and inviting, with some of the best surf spots in the country. Whether you're looking for a nice chill beach day, a walk, or a more active day surfing and hiking, the beaches in Auckland have something to offer everyone. It's also a great way to explore the different suburbs and get a feel for life in Auckland. It's not hard to see why the beaches are packed on a sunny day. We've also included a list of some of our favourites if you're looking for where to start or looking for something new to try.
Next is the Auckland Domain Winter Garden. Grand old glass houses at the Auckland Domain Winter Garden have been under the covers during restoration. Now these elegant 100-year-old beauties are throwing off those covers to begin a new chapter in their life. Designed in the early 1900s by the prominent Auckland architecture William Gummer and completed by his expanded practice Gummer and Ford, the two steel and glass barrel-vaulted Victorian glass houses have undergone seismic strengthening with additional steel ties and cleats attached to the existing structure, specifically designed glazing bars added and clear glass reintroduced in keeping with the original design intent. The marble situated in the courtyard between the glass houses was added in the 1920s and 30s by a local businessman, William Elliott. Gardening staff faced the challenge during the renovation period of making sure tropical plants were not lost. The plants and trees were temporarily housed in nursery glass houses where specimens were growing in the ground. An active programme of propagation replacement specimens was undertaken. These historic treasures are now home again to a myriad of rare plant species and botanical displays. Works began in early 2021 and were carried out in two stages, with each of the glass houses taking approximately 12 months to complete at a cost of $5.62 million. An absolutely stunning place you don't want to miss.
Coming in at number 7, we have Auckland Domain itself. Auckland Domain is Auckland's oldest park and one of the largest. Developed on 75 hectares around the cone of an extinct volcano, the turf rings created by volcanic activity can be seen in the land contours and forms a natural amphitheatre. Opening hours are Monday to Sunday, 9am to 5pm in summer, and Monday to Sunday, 9am to 4:30pm in the winter. It's home to Auckland War Museum, Winter Garden, and also hosts events such as the Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix.
Next we have the Kauri Glen Treetop Walk. The 60-metre treetop boardwalk sits 18 metres above the ground. It gives you a bird's eye view of the trees and the streams below. It's hidden away in the suburb of Northcote, which is just north of the harbour bridge. It's a bit of peace amongst nature in the city. The walkway weaves through the trees until you reach the boardwalk, which stands tall above the reserve. You can enjoy the walkway through the rest of Kauri Glen Park, taking in the well-protected trees and plant life which call the reserve home. This is a short activity which will take you maximum of an hour to complete, but is definitely worth going to do. The elevated boardwalk allows visitors to enjoy the beautiful nature and reduce the risk of spreading Kauri dieback disease. There are shoe cleaning stations at the reserve entrances to help combat this disease. Open all year, this trail is beautiful in any season. Dogs are welcome but must stay on a lead. This is generally considered an easy route. This is a popular trail for running and walking, but you can still enjoy some solitude during quieter times of day. It gives you a feeling of being in the wilderness, though a suburban environment surrounds you. Great for those who like to walk in nature and hear the sound of bubbling streams and little waterfalls.
One of the best things about Auckland is its diverse landscape. That includes Karekare Falls. Just an hour away from the CBD, the falls are located in the western part of the Waitaki Ranges Regional Park. It's a short 10-minute round-trip walk with the falls and pool in the middle. You can very briefly see the top of the falls from the road if you don't fancy the walk. We definitely recommend making the trip to this scenic and secluded spot. Take a picnic or go for a dip. It's a beautiful spot to relax and enjoy your surroundings. There are lots of other waterfalls nearby if you want to add them into your itinerary. After you're done at Karekare Falls, you can head across the road to check out Karekare Beach. Karekare is a popular surf beach and a coastal settlement. It's not the easiest to get to, so be sure you're comfortable on windy roads. Another of the West Coast waterfalls is Kitekite Falls. This is one of our favourite waterfall walks as the boardwalk up to the falls are just as beautiful as the falls themselves. The boardwalk was reopened in 2019 after undergoing a refurb to ensure the protection of the wildlife and plants. It's a relatively gradual climb with stairs towards the falls. There is a river running over the track towards the end which logs have been put over to help you cross. It takes roughly 30 to 40 minutes to reach the falls. The scenic 3-tiered waterfall drops a total of 40 metres into the large pool underneath, perfect for a swim or a little picnic. Again, when you're done with the falls, if you want to add another stop to your itinerary, you can head to Pier Beach. This rugged West Coast beach is home to Lion Rock. It's known for its surf and stunning landscape.
Last up for our 10 free things to do in Auckland is its lookouts and viewpoints. There is no better way to see the beauty of Auckland than from some of its most stunning views. Whether you're looking for a view of the city skyline or the coast, there's so many ways to choose from. While some are a boardwalk, others originated from the area's volcanoes. Each are unique and all are worth visiting. Perfect on a clear blue sky day, you can see for miles. Some have even been lucky enough to see some of the maritime life passing by these viewpoints, including whales, dolphins and even orcas. Depending on whether or not you are looking for a hike or whether you prefer a short stop to look out, there are plenty of options to choose from. You can even plan it in with the time of day to get the best seat in the city for sunset. We got to enjoy the sunset from Stoke's Point Reserve with the city skyline changing from day to night. However, you could choose from any number of the viewpoints during day or night and still have an amazing experience. We have also included some of our favourites for you to try. We have tried them all and we love each of them for their unique character. That's all from us. Thank you guys for watching and we'll see you again very soon for the next one.